Hi everyone, welcome to TechMaestro. In this video, we'll learn about the problem statement valid parenthesis. It's a very well known and very well asked question, and it's a standard stack problem, and we will learn how to solve the problem. So without any further delay, let's jump right into it. So let's first of all let's try to understand what the problem statement states. So the problem statement is given a string containing brackets. Let's say only bracket for now, and brackets are of three types: circular, curly braces, and square braces. So these are the opening and these are the closing braces. You have to find if the string has balanced parenthesis or not. What do we mean by balanced? Balanced basically means for every opening bracket, for every there is a correct there is a correct closing bracket. So what does correct mean here? First of all, for this, for a circular opening braces, circular closing should be there. For round or the curly ones, this is the case. For this, we need square, and they should be at the right positions as well. So for example, this is balanced, whereas this is not. Even though when we have even though when we have correct opening and closing bracket pairs, they are not at the right positions. So they should be at the right positions as well. This is the problem statement. Now let's see how can we solve them using stacks. So how can we solve them using stacks? So the algorithm is very simple. The algo says if it is opening braces, this, this, or this, if this is the case, directly push into stack. Don't do anything and just push into stack. Else, it basically means we have closing braces, right? Else we have closing braces. Now, if they are closing braces, we should have a correct corresponding opening braces as well, which basically means stack dot peak should be correct braces, right? If this is not the case, if not, we basically means it there is nothing. Oh, sorry. We basically means this string is not balanced, so return false. As long as we find the first one, we return false. We keep doing it until the end of the string. Now, at the end of string, my stack should be empty. This is very important. Why? What it means is what happens if stack is not empty. Let's see what will happen. Let's say this is one of the example. Is this balanced? Think about it. No, this is not balanced. Now, what we do is, as per the algorithm, this is the opening braces. We put it in the stack. This again is the opening braces. We put it in the stack. Now we got a closing braces. We see if top is correct opening braces. Yes, it is. So we take it out. We take it out of the stack. Now what we are left with after the end of string is this, the stack. Sorry, properly this, right? Which basically means I have a opening braces for which I could not find a corresponding closing braces, which means the string is not balanced. So should be empty, else this basically means I have to return false. This is the overall algorithm. If I brief it one more time, so what we do is, if I go from start of the string till the end of the string, if I encounter an opening braces, either of these three, I just put it in the stack. And if I encounter a closing braces, my stack dot peak, which basically also means that stack should not be empty. My stack dot peak should have a opening braces corresponding to this correct opening braces corresponding to this closing braces. If I could not find it, I will just return false. At the end of the string, when everything is done, my stack should also be empty because I took out every opening braces for a corresponding closing braces. So now it should be empty. If it is not empty, again, this is a false condition. So now let's try to write code for this. So we have to write a function public boolean is valid, and let's say string s is given. What we do is, first what we do is int n equals s dot length if n equals 0. Basically I have nothing in the string, so it is balanced, obviously. Return true. Now what I do is I maintain a stack of characters. Okay, let me write this clean. Okay, now for int equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus. What I do is, first c equals s dot caret. I just take this character if c is equal this, or c is equal to my second type of opening, or if this is the case, just push in the stack dot push the character, as simple as that. Else if s dot is empty. If we remember, we check there should be something in the stack. If I have encountered a closing braces, we should have a corresponding return false. We should have a corresponding opening braces. Else if stack dot pop, I directly pop out here because I anyways have to pop it out, right? Is not equal to get braces. We will define this function in the future. Return false. If I don't have correct braces, I return false. This is the end of the for loop. Now at outside, I should return that it should not be directly true, right? Stack dot is empty. My stack should be empty as we discussed, right? One function is left, public get braces, which take, and what we do is if c is equals this, return. Okay, it should be a closing bracket, not opening bracket, because I'm trying to get a corresponding opening braces. Return this. If c equals this, return this. Else just return this. So this is my code. Now let's try to analyze the time and space complexity of this. What is the time complexity? Think about it. Pause the video and think about it yourself before actually going forward. So the time complexity is, what we are doing is iterating over the string. That's it. Single time. We're not doing anything else. Stack, push, pop, or peek is empty. All these operations are O(1). So overall time complexity of this solution is O(n). Space wise, I may have to enter everything in the stack. So space is also O(n). So that's it about today's video. What I'll suggest is try to digest this video, try to digest all the concepts that we have uh, learned today, especially the time and space complexity, and try to solve questions related to these related to valid parenthesis. I will attach links to multiple different type of questions that are related or somewhat related to this valid parenthesis, and they're being asked in good companies like Google and Facebook as well. So try to solve them yourself, and you will be able to basically you will be able to gain much more confidence and get much better understanding of this concept. I think that's about today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Click on the like button if you liked the video. Comment down below what you want me to make video on next. It can be anything related to software engineering. It can be data structure related stuff. It can be low level design. It can be high level design, or anything else, behavioral, or any tip that you want me to cover on. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so that you get the notification as soon as we upload a new video on our channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye bye.